All right, y'all. Welcome back to Nonstop Nicole. Now, why aren't people talking about blended families or step parents? I'm looking on YouTube, putting in the search bar step parents, stepmom, blended families, and I'm getting videos from like 5 to 7 years ago. And I feel like they're not the videos that I want to watch. The videos that I want to watch are explaining the day-to-day problems or battles that blended families and step parents are going through. I've been a stepmom now for 3 years, and let me tell you, it has been a roller coaster. Mostly an uphill battle, but it has been crazy. And I've gone through legal battles, my partner and I feel like no one talks about it. No one talks about it. I mean, but this is why I want to talk about it, because there are so many people going through this. So many people going through this. Like for myself, I grew up with my father. My mom left. Now she's around. They are back together, but I always remember meeting my mom's new partners. I mostly didn't like any of them, but it's a dynamic that exists more often than someone's bio parents being still together. I feel like this conversation needs to be had. Experiences need to be spoken upon, because this is a community, this is a topic where people want to know they are not the only ones going through this. For me, I feel alone a lot of times in this, because I'm like, are my partner and I the only ones going through all of the craziness of, blended families coming together? Now, on our end, I'm not saying that, I don't like being a stepmom or any of that. For me, it's the different dynamics that come with having multiple parents involved from the outside coming in, like the children's bio parents. And then when those bio parents now get into new relationships, that can then cause conflict in our situation, because sometimes what can happen is, if the bio parents now have a new relationship, now they're bringing in another person who might have their own opinion on what you already got set up with, your blended family, or with your, baby dad or baby mom, whatever it is. They now feel like, well, why is that happening? Or that's not right. That shouldn't be set up that way. And then they start coming in talking about, I think you should change this. I think you should change that. And now you can see the bio parents are now moving a different way, because someone just came in to the whole situation and they didn't like what they saw. So now you're having all of these different dynamics, which can cause stress. It can cause frustration. For me, in my personal experience, it has been stressful. Some days I wake up and I'm talking to my partner like, wow, it's just like going through all the things that is like in my head, on my mind. And it's like, how are you supposed to get through your day when you have all of these things going through your mind? You have to do it, right? Because we live in a very demanding society that there's not much leeway for you to be soaking in your emotions. You have to still go on with your day. But it's one of those things where there's so much stuff that has to be done. You want to keep reading, you want to keep researching, you want to know if you're the only one going through this, because that's how it feels sometimes. You're the only one going through that. But I'm here to tell you that you're not. You may think that this situation is so crazy. You know, I may look like a crazy person to the outside world. Like, that's what I think all the time. People are like, oh my gosh, why did you sign up for this? Well, guess what? Because it's my life and it's because I wanted to. Now, for people that are new here, this channel is called Nonstop Nicole. My middle name is Nicole. But, I have always been on the go. When I have something in my mind, I will go out and grab it. I don't care how hard it is to grab. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get it done. My siblings know that I am reliable. I've always been reliable, even though I'm the youngest. They always call me for help, for me to get it done, because that's just always who I've been. I've had many cousins, and I've been there when they were very young, changing diapers when I'm in like 8th, 7th grade. I've always just been so connected with kids, and for me, I feel like, look, if this is what God wanted me to do, I'm here for it. There are so many different learning opportunities that come with being a bonus parent, a stepmom, and I feel like the end goal or the thought process you should have is that it's so rewarding. I feel like we live in a world where everyone needs to be loved. I mean, there are so many horror stories where people are explaining, oh my gosh, I had, an evil stepmom or an evil stepdad. I mean, there are horror stories. I just wanted to have my story as a stepmom be a good one. Make a change for my bonus kiddos, because yes, they have their parents, but you are just an addition to them, and they can really take and learn from you. But I'm also here to say, look, if you're starting to talk to somebody and they have their own kids and you don't want any part of that, don't drag on the relationship because you want to be with that person. No, you're signing up to be with that person and their kids. That's what you're signing up for, not just for that man or that woman. You need to make sure your intentions are to be with that person and the kids, and if it is not, then you must go away. I don't like when I see videos talking about people like, oh, the kids come first and this and that. No. If you're in a relationship with your newfound partner, you guys still come first. Because at the end of the day, you are now introducing another parental figure into this children's life. And if you and that partner are not on good terms, how are you guys now going to be parents to these kids? You guys come first, and then you have a solid foundation, which then trickles down to the kids. And they will see that. If you guys are not on good terms, it's going to be detrimental to the kids. And then you will have that title of a bad step-parent or, evil stepmom or evil stepdad, whatever. So, if you're signing up to be a step-parent, welcome to this channel. And really, I want to hear the feedback that you guys have, because I've been waiting to make a video like this, and it actually feels quite therapeutic, because I do feel alone sometimes in this. But then I have to take a step back and say, you're doing a good job. So please, please, please like my video, give me suggestions, give me comments, and I will make a next video. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.